Firmin Jalal has a long and difficult journey behind him. Like thousands of others, the Iraqi Kurd left his home for Belarus with dreams of reaching the European Union. He spent around $6,000 to get to the border with Poland, but once there, he found himself trapped in an international standoff, unable to reach the EU. I was fooled, he says. Europe accuses Belarus of flying in migrants from the Middle East and pushing them to its eastern borders. The migrants have now taken shelter in warehouses after Belarusian authorities cleared the freezing camps they occupied for weeks. Others, like Jalal, were repatriated to Iraq. But Poland claims Belarus is still taking migrants to its border to try to destabilize the EU. This video, published by the Polish border guard on Sunday, shows migrants walking the dirt track along the border.
Otóż wiemy o kontaktach dyplomatycznych I służbowych.
Poland's prime minister believes the border could be breached by a new wave of migrants.
I będzie próba wykorzystania.
This time, he says, with Belarus using people fleeing Afghanistan as pawns. Many Western governments, including Canada, do not recognize Alexander Lukashenko as the legitimate president of Belarus. Many believe the 2020 election was won by exiled opposition leader Svetlana Tikhanovskaya. Her foreign affairs envoy tells CityNews the situation at the border is the result of the human rights and political crisis in Belarus.
What's necessary now is the unity of all allies behind Poland, behind Lithuania and Latvia. Those are the countries that are affected most by this border crisis. But also, in order to resolve this crisis, we need to focus on the crisis in Belarus as well.
Valery Kavaluski met with government officials in Ottawa this week to urge Canada to expand its sanctions on the Lukashenko regime. Kavaluski says it's in the interest of all Western democracies to bring about change in Belarus.
Because there will be other instances when Lukashenko will try to exploit international norms.
Like the migrants, he says, Belarusians have hopes for a better life.
There's a clear alternative to the situation now that is democratic and free and prosperous Belarus.
Caryn Ceolin, CityNews.